Hello everyone, and welcome to another video by me, Nathan, here at Delaware Auto Sales. I really wish that the sun was out right now so you could really see the beauty of this color in the sun, because it does have some metallic to it. But unfortunately, it's been a busy day and I am shooting this video when it's nearly nighttime. That's our logo and phone number right there, Delaware Auto Sales. Looking at a 2006 Mazda Miata. This car is one of those cars that you just look at and you know that it is nice. It has been well cared for. It has been lovingly cared for. It's a nice car. It's been properly maintained. It's been adult owned and driven. This belonged to an older couple who had bought it in 2013. So they owned it for about 8 years. They were the third owner. The exterior color is called Galaxy Gray Metallic. Of course, you can see the interior is the real pretty, I call it like a terracotta brown, but I don't think it has any name from Mazda other than tan. But this color only came on a Grand Touring model. This has the BOSE sound system, 17-inch wheels, some other niceties that only came with the Grand Touring. So 77,000 miles on this car. It has 2 keys. You can see the little rubber button on the door handle. It has keyless access by pushing the button there. Excellent general tires, excellent brakes, everything works. It's just a nice car. Continue watching here, and when we go inside here, I'm going to show you a handwritten maintenance journal. The man who had this car kept a handwritten maintenance log on it. Very detailed and documented of all the service he did, fluid changes, tires, batteries. Car was stored in the winter time. This car was not driven in the winter. It was stored, kept in a nice climate controlled storage unit. That's why the miles are reasonable. Tire size is upside down, but 205 45 17 general G-Max tires. Yeah, so during their ownership it was stored. I would also presume that with the other previous owners it had to have also been stored, because everything about the car is just too clean and too nice that it was driven year-round, to have been driven year-round. Very nice, very clean. Just a little fuzz from our detail towel. So also, if you have reviewed this car on our website and you've looked at the Carfax, you may see and you may end up asking me, hey Nathan, the car looks like it had a minor damage incident in 2015. What was that? Okay, so I'm going to tell you right here, and if you're interested enough and you make it that far that you're going to come see this car, call me, email me, text me. I will send you a photo of what I'm about to tell you. That in 2015, when the nice couple who owned this previously lived in Pennsylvania, they now live here in Ohio, a deer hit the car right here, right there. Very minor damage, just like the Carfax shows. I have a photo of the damage. It did crack the bumper. The bumper was replaced. The headlight also got cracked. This headlight was replaced. You can see how nice this headlight is, same as the other. There's no mismatch on these headlights. Only the one was replaced, but that shows how nice. All right, we're picking back up here. That shows how nice the headlights are, because this is presumably one of the original lights that was not replaced. This headlight was replaced, the bumper was replaced, the hood had a tiny little kink, whatever you want to call it, right here on the edge. Very minor. This was refinished. It was done at a very reputable body shop in Pennsylvania. It was only there for a couple of days, so it clearly wasn't very badly damaged. So there is your answer on that. The glass is clean and nice. Let's take a look now at the inside. The brown interior is beautiful. Power mirrors, power locks. The power window controls are in the center. Driver's side seat is in excellent condition. The man who owned this said he added this little flap door to kind of conceal this compartment. I've got the keys in here right now. 2 credit card style keys. There's a power outlet in here. The fuel door release is there, the pull tab. I actually just put fuel in this car. It drives fantastic, it runs fantastic, everything works like it should. Has the original MX-5 mats, both of them. Steering wheel leather is in beautiful condition. There's the exact mileage, 77,770. It's a lot of sevens, lucky sevens. I'm going to turn on the headlights now so we can see the car with the headlights on. 6-speed manual. This is the right transmission to have in this car. The Miatas that are automatics and the Porsches of the world that are automatics. Another power outlet shouldn't even exist. Not nearly as much fun. It's been a long day, I apologize. BOSE sound, AM, FM. On the satellite button, the man who owned this car had an accessory cord added with a iPod adapter here. Of course, this is a bit older technology at this point, but you can buy adapters to go onto those, which will then enable it to have Bluetooth and other things. Here's all of the original books. And then let's take a quick gander through this. This is the maintenance binder that I was talking about earlier. So he kept a Mead 5-star binder with a little tab that says Miata. I presume he probably has one of these for every car. He has the specs here of all the different spec things, how much the transmission fluid takes and what kind of fluids that he used for the differential, the transmission, the oil, the lug nut, torque specs. And then starting here, he has dates and mileage. He purchased the car, as I mentioned earlier, June of 13, so almost exactly 8 years ago. Service, new batteries and such. Tires, oil change, You can read this for yourself. He even wrote down when he hit the deer. There's the name of the shop that did the work if you'd like to look it up. At 60,000 miles in June of 15, so that was 6 years ago at this point. Spark plugs, inspection, oil change, new tires. That's the ones that are on it right now. New wiper blades, so on and so on. He wrote down when he stored it and when he pulled it out of storage. Winter storage, overinflated tires, took car out of storage. This is the kind of stuff that you only find on cars like this, or with people like this, I should say. And actually, I'll go ahead and tell the story as we continue here. The nice folks that own this car, they came in here and looked at a Lexus convertible that we had, and by the time they decided they might want to purchase that car, we had sold it to someone else, but I had mentioned to them, I was going to show the fuel door also. I had mentioned to them, hey, you know, we would definitely be interested in your Miata because I can see what a beautiful car it is. So, needless to say, they had found a Lexus somewhere else because they decided that's the car they had to have. This was a factory fuel cap, by the way. That was the car that they had to have, so they went to go purchase it elsewhere from a dealer out of state. But anyway, they said, hey, we appreciate how you appreciate our car, so we're going to sell you our Miata. So here it is. The man added this piece of fabric here, this sort of rug or piece of carpet, for a little bit of sound deadening and cosmetic appearance. Looks nice, no big deal. Trunk is spotless. Car cover, indoor car cover, breathable car cover right here. In the bag here is a compressor and all of associated goodness to change the tire should you choose. Passenger side seat is just as nice as the driver's side. Passenger mat is there. Let's look under the hood and then we'll put the top up to show you the top. There's the lights and fog lights on. Good look on this car. Engine compartment is spotless. We detailed this car. I mean, we generally wouldn't sell a car without detailing it. We did detail this car, but truth be told, this car was one of those cars that really didn't need much detailing because it was so well cared for. We washed it, we waxed it, we vacuumed it, we wiped it down. We wiped off and dusted the engine compartment here, but such a well cared for car. It did not need a thorough detailing. This is just some water spots here on the bottom side of the hood. Shut that. We saw the headlights, saw the engine, saw the trunk, saw the gas door. Let's put the top up. The top is in great shape. Lift it up like that. I love this car because putting it down is easier even than putting it up. It's a true drop top. There's a black mark on the top right here. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. It doesn't seem to be hurting anything. We didn't want to try to clean this too aggressively because we didn't want to discolor the material on the fabric. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's not a big deal, but I'm pointing it out because if I don't, someone will certainly ask me and say, what's that mark on the top? But there it is. Very nice. This is a little bit of the same here around the window. Some of that might be water because this was wet when we finished detailing it earlier. That's a glass back window. Very nice. That mark is on this side also, so I don't know. It may be something from the inside, from the skeleton of the top that's coming through, but I think the top is in very nice condition. It's not brand new. It's probably original to the car, but I still think it's excellent for its age and very, very nice. So to put it down, watch how easy this is. If you know Miatas, like the man who looked at this earlier today, who has owned 5 or 6 of them, I believe, you know how easy, but you push the release button, the handle pops, open the handle, push up, give it a push, boom, top is down, and it's locked in. In my opinion, that's a true drop top because you just give it a push and it pops down, and there's no power mechanism. There's nothing to worry about going bad, just goes down. So we have a very nice assortment of other convertibles if you're interested. A 2002 Honda S2000. This is a one owner car, 93,000 miles, absolutely gorgeous, all black, all stock. This S2000 is all stock, beautiful car. 2001 Chevrolet Corvette convertible, nothing crazy exciting about this one. It's not a Z06 or anything, but it's a 6-speed manual, only has 54,000 miles, and it's just classic and iconic and beautiful. A 2000 BMW Z3 2.3 with a 2.5 liter inline 6, also a manual. Very nice car with 96,000 miles, 2 owners from Kentucky. The RV's for sale too. That BMW over there just got here earlier today. I'm not going to get too close to that one because we haven't cleaned it, but it's a remarkably spotless one owner 2004 BMW Z4, also a manual transmission. So every one of these convertibles is a manual transmission car. That BMW has 14,000 miles. Sorry, I don't usually deviate that far from the video I'm making, but since these are all hot convertibles, I wanted to point them out to you. The Z4 has 14,000 miles. It's remarkable. It's one owner. It's absolutely, this Miata is nice. I would give this Miata a solid 9.4, 9.5. That BMW Z4 is about a 9.99. It's incredibly nice and low miles, 14,000 miles. So if you're watching this video and this Miata is sold by the time you watch this video, maybe you'd be interested in a Z4. But anyway, this Miata, fantastic car, 2006 Galaxy Gray, brown interior, older couple owned for the past 8 years. Beautiful car, stored, maintained, well cared for, 2 keys. Beautiful, beautiful car. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Nathan here at Delaware Auto Sales. Appreciate you watching. Come check us out. Take a look at all of our cars on our website. These are some of them here. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day. Hope I didn't make you dizzy. Bye-bye.